Welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Joelle and I talk all about being a sociology graduate, sociology, and also my life as a product designer now. And I had this massive brainwave and I was like, why don't I talk about what I wish I knew before studying sociology? But yeah, let's get into it. It's going to be a really casual chit chat, but I hope you get some value out of this as well, especially if you're thinking about studying sociology. So before I studied sociology, I thought that, sociology was going to be easy, a lot easier than psychology. And I actually filmed a video talking all about sociology versus psychology. And in that video, I talked about how I initially wanted to do psychology, but I was like, I think it's too sciencey for me. And so I was like, okay, let's do sociology. It seems easier, but actually once I got into sociology, it takes up a lot of brain power. It almost emotionally drains you. Sounds very dramatic, but it really requires you to go outside the bounds of what you thought before. And a lot of the things that we learn in sociology, you think it's just common sense. You think it's easy, you think it's common sense. But actually, you go way deeper than that, in school, one thing we always used to complain about, I'm sure you relate, is if you're in the UK or somewhere where you wear uniform, why do we have to wear uniform? Why are we not allowed to paint our nails? Why are we not allowed to wear makeup if you wear makeup, or have unnatural hair colours? And we all know that it doesn't affect our education, all those things. And we always thought, why do we have to do that? Why do we have to follow these arbitrary rules? And we actually learn about this in sociology. If you're doing AQA sociology and you do education, that's a compulsory module, you will learn that it's because from a certain perspective that it's preparing you for the workplace. Because in the workplace, in a traditional corporate workplace, you cannot have bright colours. You cannot do whatever you want. You need to listen to these arbitrary rules. And much is the same for a lot of life. Why do we have to get a job? Why do we have to, go through this trajectory that everyone tells us we have to? School, college, uni, job. Why do we have to do that? It's preparing us for work life. It's preparing us for, being a cog in a massive machine of society, if you will. Even though my job doesn't require me to have normal coloured hair, I can paint my nails, I can have piercings or tattoos or whatever. Even though my job isn't traditionally corporate, there are still things that I have to follow that I don't necessarily understand or agree with. And that's just one of the things that following arbitrary rules in school has prepared me to do. So no, I kind of went off tangent there, but so no, sociology is not easy, sociology is not just common sense. The second thing that I wish I knew about sociology was that you actually need to know a little bit of maths. Now, I always say that you don't need to know maths. I did GCSE maths and I left it there. The last time I did maths was in 2016 GCSE maths, right? And I'd forgotten everything by the time I went to uni to do sociology. This is more applicable to sociology degree rather than A-level. You won't need maths at A-level sociology. But if you do sociology degree at university, you are going to need a little bit of maths, right? So we did things we looked at normal distributions, we did pivot tables and things in Excel. It did my head in. I don't know how I passed that module. So yeah, if you know a little bit of maths, you are going to breeze through that module, I'm sure. Especially if you go to a degree or a uni where they focus a lot about quantitative research, especially if you're doing a BSc, Bachelor of Science, rather than a BA, Bachelor of Arts Sociology degree. And that leads me onto the next thing that I wish I knew. BA versus BSc Sociology, there is no difference, literally no difference. I mean, I haven't done a BA Sociology degree. My degree at the University of Bath was a BSc, Bachelor of Science. In my research, I did a lot of looking at BA degrees, and the difference is, I'd say, is a slightly less emphasis on quantitative research and slightly more on qualitative research. However, to be a well-rounded sociology student and have a good set of transferable skills to bring into your employment, you're going to want to do both quantitative and qualitative research. And that's probably likely if you're doing a dissertation. You can choose whether you want to do quant or qual research. So yeah, that's another thing I wish I knew. The next thing that I wish I knew is that you can actually make money as a sociology graduate. You know, ignore the haters, ignore everyone telling you that you can't make money, ignore everyone that says that you're going to be a failure if you do sociology. Look at me. I want to be an example and an inspiration and encouragement for all of you sociology graduates, aspiring sociology students out there, because I really, you know, I knew in my heart, like, it would be fine. Once I got through the degree, I'd find something that I like, you know, marketing, UX design, which is what I'm doing now. But at the time when everyone's telling you, everyone is disbelieving it, everyone's like, what is sociology? You know, like, what is it? It feels like everyone's questioning you, right? However, I just want to say that as long as you're doing something that you like and that you're good at, you can transfer your skills to a career and a job role that you like, whatever that may be. Obviously, you can't go into medicine with a sociology degree, but if you're doing sociology, you're unlikely to want to do medicine anyway. So yeah, I just wanted to say, like, don't give up hope at all. Like, don't be discouraged. Don't let that be a reason that you don't take sociology, even though you really want to or you really enjoy it, right? And if you want any inspiration if you want information on how much money you can make as a sociology graduate, ideas for sociology graduates in terms of career, job roles, then check out these videos here. Check out my playlist all about graduating as a sociology student. And you can also check out my playlist about my life as a UX product designer right now, to kind of see what I'm up to and get some inspo. So yeah, I hope this video was useful to any of you who are looking to study sociology or are just reminiscing your sociology days, whatever it may be. I hope this was entertaining and informative for you. But with all that said, I will see you in my next video. Bye!